rainforest north of the Amazon, 76 national parks and 6 active volcanoes, Nicaragua is an eco-tourist's dream. Morgan's Rock Eco Lodge is an environmentally friendly resort in the southwest of Nicaragua. Set on the Pacific coast, it's a 3-hour car journey from Managua, the country's capital, and flights from London take around 14 hours via the United States. I've come here because, as well as being Nicaragua's first ever 5-star resort, it also claims to offer eco-tourism at its best. That means taking seriously their role in conserving the environment. And I want to discover if that really is the case.
This is actually an 1,800-hectare farm, nature reserve and a private beach. But how does me frolicking around in this beautiful swimming pool help preserve the environment and benefit the local community?
It costs around £100 per person per night to stay here, including meals and a couple of tours. And the accommodation is both luxurious and good for the environment.
You hear the term eco-accommodation quite a lot, but I'm actually quite impressed. The water is heated out there with solar panels. The lighting is sympathetic to the wildlife, so it doesn't disturb their natural behaviour patterns. And there's no minibar and there's no air conditioning. A, because it would use energy unnecessarily, and B, because again, it would disturb the animals, the real animals, not the human animals.
Of course, you could come here and just relax on the glorious beaches and enjoy the luxury accommodation. Or you could get involved in the fun activities, like me. The hotel has its own farm, and for £12 you can learn about local farming methods. This morning, along with some other guests, I'm going to prepare my own breakfast.
One of the ways this place tries to reduce its carbon footprint is by farming and producing its own food.
In fact, 70% of the products served here are produced at Morgan's Rock.
And then you get to milk a cow as well, which I've never done before. I've come all the way to Nicaragua to milk a cow. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, so...
Eso. Opa. Va con las dos. Dos tiene.
I think we can safely say this is not as easy as it looks, and that if we carry on doing this, it's going to be a long wait for our cappuccinos.
This is certainly a good way to work up an appetite.
Look at this. It's frothing. That is latte straight from the cow.
Next on the breakfast menu, freshly laid eggs.
I've never actually held an egg that is as fresh as this. It's still warm. Look, still the feathers on there. That's my breakfast.
A variety of animals are raised here using free-range methods.
8 days old. Hello, little fella. Opa! Stay where you are. No.
What did you eat last night?
I had the duck.
Once we've collected all our ingredients, it's time to get cooking.
Those are yellow eggs. That's fresh. There is something really satisfying knowing exactly where everything has come from.
After my hearty breakfast, I set out to tour the nature reserve.
Morgan's Rock has its own nature reserve, which it's nurtured and grown over the years, and it's pretty special.
800 hectares of forest have been set under conservation, protecting the animals and their habitat. Juan, my guide, spots a howler monkey.
What was that?
There's some monkeys over there.
Yeah, I heard the noise.
You see, it's walking like that.
There.
Only the male can do that noise. I mean, the Howler Monkey male.
You're talking to monkeys, Juan.
That's my third name. Spanish, English, and monkey.
Excellent. So we've got little mama and we've got little baby. Oh, she's making a jump for it. Look at this. She makes a leap. Oh, and then holds on with the tail.
I'm always surprised by, always they do something new.
There's another one coming in. Here's the little one. Hello. First day in the forest. Not bad.
At Morgan's Rock, they practice both tree farming and reforestation. For £20, you can plant a tree of your own.
So this is my tree, an aceituno, which produces a fruit that's a little bit like an olive, but the monkeys feed on it. So my monkeys that I was talking to earlier today, I'm feeding her.
100,000 trees that have been planted here will never be cut down, but they also farm trees for commercial use, as you would corn or wheat. This is to stop illegal logging and to allow valuable forests to survive. The tree I planted today will be harvested in 15 years.
Do you think you'll be here in 15 years?
If God help me to be here, I will.
You like working here?
Yes, I do.
At the end of a long day of fun-filled adventure, there can be nothing better than relaxing on the beautiful private beach.
When you're sleeping in your eco bungalow, you can hear these waves crashing against the shoreline. And it is definitely the sound to go to sleep to, but more than that, it's the sound to jump into the sea to, isn't it? Yes, it must be. I'm not sure that an eco-tourist can ever really justify flying halfway around the world to go on holiday. But if you are going to travel, and there's a traveller in all of us, then why not come to a resort like this, which is doing as much as it can for the environment? I mean, they're doing their bit. So by coming to a place like this, aren't you doing your bit?